Greetings, lovely Leos. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot. And today we're going to dive into your summer solstice tarot slash astrology reading. Okay. And just keeping in mind that we've got a lot of exciting things on the horizon, particularly for you, dear Leo, as we do have that abundant, expansive sign of Jupiter shifting into your sign in the end of June, right? Which is also in Cancer season. And the special thing about the summer solstice is that it is in Cancer season, and Cancer season is a cardinal sign. That's very assertive in nature and really ushers in the start of the summer for us in the Northern Hemisphere. And also in the winter hemisphere, it would be the in December. Well, winter, yeah, it's basically winter in the southern hemisphere, and the peak of summer here. Okay, and so this transformation is kind of incredible in a sense. Lots of cultures all around the world do celebrate that summer solstice because if you think about it on a spiritual level, it really indicates more light, right? Astronomically speaking, it's the longest day of the year. So it's really just seen as a time of like abundance and fertility, and like it's a time to renew yourself with all of this light that we've been given, right? And yeah, it's just a beautiful time, right? By immersing yourself in all of those things. So this is going to be a 5 card reading, all right, that is summer solstice themed. And just keeping in mind, the summer solstice does start on June 20th, and summer season really goes until that fall equinox, right? And about September 20th. So this is like time for more of like a 3-month period, right? Just to see what the energies are for the summer for us, dear Leos. All right. Before I start this reading, I'd like to just say, Leo, that let's just go ahead and make this reading for you. Okay. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If you have any of those, I hope this reading resonates in some capacity. And I hope you can take these messages and apply them to your own life, always and only for your highest good. All right. Okay. So, dear Leo, our first one is looking at where should we focus our energy during these long days of summer, right? We do have a lot of daylight to play with, and what's going to be the best use of our time? So, how should we focus our energy? Whoa, that flew. All right, you've got the 6 of Pentacles. Let me see. Okay, 6 of Pentacles, and then I had to kind of, this flew, so I had to go get it. Put you on pause for a minute to go get it. But this is the 8 of Cups. Okay, one thing, the 6 of Pentacles. I said I wasn't going to take reversals, but I do feel, I don't know. I'm just suddenly feeling like this did come out on the reverse position. Okay. Um, Let me just pull one more because I'm pretty sure I am getting the theme of all of this almost immediately, especially with the way that 8 of Cups flew out. Because 8 of Cups is about walking away. And then 10 of Swords, yeah. Honestly, Leo, I feel that you have the tendency to overshare. And I think you need to see, there's something here about seeing the ways in which and how different people or your job or your particularly your job, because this is the Pentacles card, and just like different your housing, like just showing things of the relationship of reciprocity in your life, and just thinking of like, are you doing like for the work that you're doing, are you getting adequately paid? Are you getting taken advantage of? Right? There's something here about the misuse or the yeah, I would say the misuse of generosity. Okay. And I feel like 8 of Cups is just like straight up walk away. And the way that this flew out of the deck was just like such a strong, like, get out of there, like jettison, be gone right now, right? 8 of Cups is definitely about walking away. Okay. And yeah, it's walking away. It's ensuring that you don't endure any more of this getting like sucked dry. Okay, this is a misuse of generosity, right? With that Six of Cups, and then you got the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is just like, it's over, baby. It's over. Let that go. It's over. And gladly. So if there's been, so I feel like this is focusing your energy. So I feel like this is something where you are you're rectifying a situation by walking away from it because you understand there were things that were just not fair. There was just like a misuse or abuse of someone giving more than the other party, right? And it's just like really walking away from that, and just like the Ten of Swords is like beating a dead horse. It's like, it's over. That's not going to happen to you anymore because you understand, and is like, you learned your lesson. It's not going down anymore. Okay, so that's what I see for you, and focusing your energy on. And then I see, what do you need to weed out in order to grow? Okay, so this is looking at what kind of, excuse me, right here. Do you need to weed out in order to grow? Okay. There's something about authority here. Yeah. There's something about authority. You've got the Emperor card here. And I don't know if it's, you've got this, and you got two sevens. So you got the Seven of Swords, and you also got the Seven of Cups. All right. Um I don't know if this is a um this Emperor could be this idea of you, like, honestly just like respecting the system, establishing authority, or this could be a figure in your life that you feel has like an authoritative stand on you. And there's something here about deceptive ways, right? Cheating, lying, doing whatever you can to kind of get ahead in some way. In some ways, the Seven of Swords could also be very cunning or just being very strategic as well. But I don't, but coming with this energy, but there's an is very illusion. There's an illusion to it, and the illusion with Seven of Cups is just, you're not able to see it. You're stuck in la la land. You've got like rose-colored glasses on, or there's a semblance of a choice, but you really don't have a choice because it's like you're getting cheated, you know. And there's something about the authority is like putting this on you. This could be something you're very aware of. You're very aware of the misuse of the generosity that you give, and needing to walk away from that and not having to deal with that again. But there is something here with authority. Now, if this could be one of two things. Like I said, it could be a person who is exhibiting this kind of power, this somewhat power over your life by being very manipulative, and then also uh, an illusion here. There's an illusion in some way, or this could be you, because it's the question is, what must you weed in order to grow? So this is to eliminate. So I'm thinking like it's this person that is doing these deceptive, disillusionary things with you. Now, if this is you, for instance, this could be you needing to establish more authority, like get rid of this energy of like the usury, and you know, it's not like you're like passively getting taken advantage of, but it's just like you're very acutely aware that what you have to offer is just not like, you're not getting what you're offering out, you know, you're not getting anything out of what you're offering, not in an adequate way at all. So this could also be here, this could be you needing to establish some type of like a stronger authority over the direction of your life, and understand that, you know, there is strategy that is kind of involved in getting to where you want to be. And so maybe it's time to incorporate a little bit more conniving, cunning strategies to get there. And don't be illusioned by that, right? Don't be illusioned by the moral high ground of like, well, this is not morally correct, or this is not, you know, because let's be honest, and I'm not like defending billionaires, but people don't get to be quadrillionaires and billionaires and super, super wealthy by being humble, nice people. And I'm not saying that you need to incorporate, like strategies that are just straight up like terrible and demonic. That's not at all what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that it's okay for you to, set more boundaries and authority over like your sense of self and worth, and not go beyond that, even if you feel as if it's self-deceptive, because you are self-deceiving yourself by doing that. You're keeping yourself in a state of disillusionment by not doing that. Okay. I really hope that makes sense. All right. So what new opportunities may arise for you during the season, dear Leo? What opportunities? Ooh, ooh. Yeah, you manifesting something, baby. You manifesting something. And you're coming out. This I'm gonna keep this in reverse as well. 5 of Pentacles and the reverse. The money goes up. You're manifesting an opportunity here. For sure. And then you got the 7 of Wands. Keep those strong boundaries. You've got a lot of sevens here. You got 3 so far. Okay. So yeah, Magician. I feel like there's something that this is nothing. It's not like a woo-ha, it came out of the sky, but there's definitely something that you are manifesting. You're using what you have that's available to you and turning that into something more. You're definitely like manifesting an opportunity, a situation, a reckoning, so to speak. Okay, but you're definitely doing that, and I do feel like it's very positive for your finances, um, because you get this 5 of Pentacles in the reverse position, and this is very much like you coming out of a hard financial state, or like really like kind of getting back on your feet, so to speak. Yeah. So just recovering from difficult financial times. I do see you manifesting that. And there's something here because 7 of Wands is about establishing extremely strong boundaries. Okay. So I don't know if you're about to win a lottery, Leo. Maybe you're manifesting this for yourself. And then it's like, don't tell nobody. You know what I mean? Keep it a secret. There will be signs. All right. There will be signs because you will be taking a trip immediately. So there will be signs. But I am seeing you. I don't think it's anything that serious like winning a lottery, but it's definitely um, getting to a point where you're like are manifesting an opportunity out of basically just being too fly and getting taken advantage of, because the light that you have to offer, Leo, is just too vast for to be paid for, to be honest with you. And it's just like you just are always feeling like you're selling yourself cheap, right? But I see you manifesting your way out of that. So I do feel like there is an opportunity, or are opportunities, where you absolutely manifestation is very high. Please use this time during when Jupiter turns into your sign. Like get busy on manifesting things that you really want in your life. And manifesting is not just sitting in a room and being like, I want this, I want this. You're actively going out to seek it and to do it as well, to make it possible for that to happen. All right, so what should you explore, Leo? What should Leo explore? Ooh. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. All right. What should Leo explore? You have Temperance. All I can hear is just stay your ass at home, Leo. And then you've got the Worlds. Right. Ushering in new chapters. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, this is definitely like domestic queen. This is paying attention to your home space, being very practical about the way that you live life. I feel like a lot of practicality can bring you very far. Like you'll be able to see like in a short amount of time, when you just institute better habits with your time efficiency, your your home space, like when you just utilize this practical knowledge of like knowing how to get things done in a resourceful way. And because it also implements that there's temperance involved here. You have to just know when you're like overexerting your energy and giving it away. So reel it back in sometimes. Take those quiet moments to, you know, sit tight. When it's hot, go inside. You know. But I am feeling like that is like Queen of Pentacles is also like this is a time maybe for you to work on your physical space, like if you have a house or a room or whatever your physical space is. It's kind of a time for you to perhaps look into like what you can do about like shifting that energy in that, because I do feel like by doing that it does usher in some changes. Sometimes the I'm not saying the only change, but sometimes change that we need is orchestrated through us like manipulating our physical environment. You know what I mean? And it's just you shifted your bedroom space and put the bed over here and took away some things and put that over there, and now suddenly like the way you're waking up, you feel more refreshed. The energy just shifts when we do change our physical spaces. And it is a good thing to not get too settled, I feel, in one kind of physical space. Like shift up your environment a little bit. And that doesn't mean like getting new things. That could just mean, just switch stuff around, you know, put that over here and this over there in that sense. Okay. So I'm seeing that that's something for you to really consider and to explore at this time. And finally, how can you live in alignment with the energies of this summer? How can Leos live in alignment with the energies? Ooh, I was like, please don't fly off again. Yeah, you've got the Chariot. I love that. Go to, like, make a decision about where you want to go and just go. Like, just do that. Just pour your energy into that. You've got the King of Cups. Yes. And one more. And then you've got the Four of, oh, this is beautiful. um, yeah, the way you live in alignment is just honestly like keeping your like you see with this you see how like there's like these four sticks and you know inside of this is domesticity, is the home space. It's and they say what home is where the what lives the heart, King of Cups. Now this is just mature, empathetic, loving energy that is just gaining like wisdom. Okay. And it's just apply those heart-centered things that you do, and also be smart about it, of course, but then also this Chariot is just really like go towards that, go towards like things that help you to grow emotionally and bring you a sense of security, right? Like Four of Wands is definitely about, also about like your tribe, your community, being in space with those that you love and that make you feel safe, and those you're willing to like go to bat for and work with, and that's all that really matters. Okay. So that's the alignment of that. All that really matters is you really like living in an open-hearted space and keeping it like that, keeping your community tight and not disperse, because I'm feeling like there's a sense of Leos of over giving, getting the short end of the stick. And it's like you are blatantly aware of it, you understand it so well. One thing about Leos that people kind of underestimate is the intelligence of Leo. People think that Leos are egotistical, that they're this, but they're extremely self-observant. Many Leos are like have peaked game before game even walked in the room. Like they look right, and part of that is because Leo is a very self-conscious sign, so it's conscious, it's aware, it looks, and it doesn't necessarily feel, but it be looking. That's for sure. Okay, so anyway, that's what I got for you, dear Leos. I'm seeing just energy here where you're just meant to basically walk away from anything that's like draining you in any way, and be like really careful with your energy, and like just have stronger guidelines of you know and think that all things are possible, and have just stronger guidelines of who has access to your energy and how much that they can actually like retrieve from you. But I do see like this like you are understanding this, and I do feel that you are manifesting just like more abundance in your life, especially financially, because that Five of Pentacles in reverse is just like an increase, an opportunity that really just increases your resources in some way. Um, and then, Queen of, you've just, it's beautiful. Anyway, that's what I've got for you, dear Leos. If this resonated with you, please do comment, like, subscribe for additional content and all of that jazz. I love you guys, and I hope you have a beautiful summer solstice and a beautiful summer in general. Bye, Leo.